This is Matt Miller again with ZDNet Mobile Gadgeteer. I did a video earlier on the T-Mobile Shadow, but after another week of use, I've got a few cool things I wanted to show people. So this video will stop and go. I'll try to make it as fluid as I can, but you'll see pauses and different lighting and things like that as I show you some of the different notification features that we'll start off with. One quick thing I'm going to show is, as you can see, my home screen is different than the last time. I took off the My Faves because My Faves wasn't working for me because it wasn't grandfathered and the prices changed and all this kind of thing. So I got rid of the My Faves, and so this is the home screen you see without the My Faves. You'll see there's the T-Mobile logo, Wi-Fi status, date, and time. And one other quick little thing to start off with is one thing I found really handy is on this side where there's the controllable button. One thing you can set this to is the most recently used application. So if I press that, and I come back over here, you can see there is my list of applications that were most frequently used, which makes for a very good task and program switcher, which is a very good option for using on that side switch. So the first one, I'm going to run off notification. I'm going to put everything on silent because I don't want all my alarms going off and that kind of thing. So the first one I'm going to do is a phone ringing on vibrate mode. Okay, here we are with the shadow again. I'm going to go ahead and place a call from another one of my phones and see what happens when a call comes in, what the indicator light is at. As you can see, it flashes. 3 vibrations. 3 quick flashes. And if I click ignore, I'll actually unlock it. And we look up here on the notifications, it shows up as a missed call. And there we go. That's the call, incoming call. Now I just did a voicemail on this phone, so we should see a new voicemail, which should be there's the voicemail. 1 second, 3 times. Let's see if it's coming in. I thought that's what it was, but it was a vibrate and then it stopped. Send an email to the device, see what happens here. I just sent it from my Yahoo account, so we'll see what happens when it comes in. Here we are looking at the home screen again. And it's locked, so if it was in your pocket, that kind of thing, here's what you'd see. See, the email should come in pretty soon, and the email should be a fading on and off indicator light. And I'm not sure about the vibrations. Let's see if it happens here. The indicator up here also, sometimes the new message indicator will flash or light up depending on what comes in. So now the screen is totally timed out. We'll see what happens when the email hits the device. I do have active sync on with direct push. Some of this. And here's the new email. It's fading on and off. On and off. It vibrated only in the beginning. So the indicator light's fading on and off. So if we unlock, we look up here, we can see the indicator is now highlighted. If we go down to it, it tells me what the email is from. You could look at the first part of the email, you know, says basically who it's from and that kind of thing, and then you can dismiss. If you dismiss, it clears your notifications and says no notifications. We're back to the shadow again, and I'm going to send a text message from my other phone to the shadow, and let's see what happens. I believe a text message would be 3 seconds, 3 times, with something with the icon around the. Let's see, here it goes. And as you can see, it's flashing. A much stronger flashing indicator light. It went 3 times, pretty strong on the indicator. It vibrated a little bit. That may be it. It's one thing I have found on the Shadow is some of the indicators they're very cool and they happen right away. They don't repeat themselves, so if you miss, you happen to miss it or it wasn't in your pocket, you wouldn't know that. You can see, come out to the top of the screen, there's a voicemail indicator, there's a text message indicator, so it does tell me that I did miss those. It's just that the indicator light isn't doing it anymore. And I have one more indicator light I'll show you in a second. I'm going to power off the device, and as I power it on, there's one more indicator with a light around the directional pad. Okay, my last little indicator that I'm going to show you is the power on. And one thing I have to say that I like about the Shadow is it goes with what a lot of normal mobile phones have for turning on and off, and it's just a press and hold of the end key rather than having a separate power button. So we press and hold the end key, there goes the indicator light up top, and now we can see it should come on strong, it gives me a buzz, and then it fades out, and that's it for the indicator lights. Okay, now once this starts up, I'll go back and show you a couple more things about the device. Okay, I ran through all the menus and all that kind of thing before. I'm going to go ahead and show you one quick thing here, the text entry. We go Start, and I go down to my settings, and then we go down to the XT9 settings. And you'll see on here, I think, there's several settings for how you can optimize the keyboard for text entry. And the article that this video is embedded into was all written, 90% of it was written on the device on my trip home. And let me just show you that real quick. I'll go ahead and slide her up. There again is the keyboard. I'm going to go ahead and go to a Word document, and the little utility from the excellent Madako site allows you to actually create new Excel and Word documents right on the smartphone. But I'll open it up in an existing Word document that I have. Let's see, go down to my storage card. Some Shadow thoughts. This is the document that I created right on the device itself. So if I was to go, let me go to the end of the article that I wrote. As you can see, it's quite long. And then we go to the edit. So let's go down here, and I'll try to show you a little bit of text editing. You have to back up a little bit. So here I am. Let's see, the quick brown fox, right? So as you can see, right there, it's doing the predictive. Gives me some suggested words, and if I want those words, I just push the space bar. So you can get it pretty good with the as it jumped. See, there's the word, press the space bar. It's actually pretty good for text entry. You get much better with there it is, fairly quickly. I can do it faster than that when I'm not trying to video it. But predictive works well, and this keyboard's getting much easier to use as I practice with it.